Cool. Okay, everything's working fine on my end for Mike, so I'm going to begin. Alright, I'll recap since nobody likes to do that but me. Last time what happened, you decided to drop off Narissa and begin climbing towards the halfway outpost to talk and communicate to Jamie McFarlane and this other man known as the Mask about the recent events that's been happening in the Hacksaw Alps. As you climbed, you were attacked by what appeared to be some sort of ice devil or ice demon. However, you cannot fully identify it completely to know exactly what it was. Unfortunately, during this fight with this creature, Surly Scott passed away and got ripped apart and died. Also, as you were climbing the mountain, Dragon Breath began to suffer from what appeared to be some kind of illness. Later discovered to be liver... Yes. His liver was failing, which you were found out by the man Surly Scott once he inspected Dragon Breath as soon as you arrived to the halfway outpost. When you arrived in the halfway outpost, Jan McFarlane informed you of multiple things, starting with the fact that the Duchess was in charge and has been dealing with a whole bunch of other stuff, as well as other issues resulting in this mysterious tiger folk, discovering that he is in fact a devil known as a Rashaka. Rashaka? Yeah. I'll go with that pronunciation because I'm too lazy. You are here now discussing as he agreed to let you in on information of where a nearby monastery was for monk training to help save Dragon Breath from his liver failing due to the fact that Jim McFarlane is unable to do it, giving him a drug that will let him survive for 14 days or 2 weeks before the drug fails and he'll die on spot instantaneously. We join now as the party is currently sitting in the halfway outpost lodge, waiting to discuss their plan for the next day. It is still evening. You have not gone to bed yet. I'll leave the floor to you guys now.
I went to bed a while ago.
Okay, so you'd be in bed then.
No, I'm, like, meditating by the fire, remember?
Alright.
And I would have done recap, except for that. That was the only detail that I remembered from last session.
That you went to bed?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Pretty much.
Alright, so I'll leave Tyrus and Dragon Dust if you guys want to do anything before you go to bed.
Tyrus is still going to be actively inspecting this new weapon to make sure it's not cursed or anything.
Alright, you can make a demonology arcane check, whatever you think would be most appropriate for that.
Make sure that it's not spooky wooky.
Make sure there's nothing spooky happening here. If I find a single spook on this sword, I swear to God I'm gonna shove it up that guy's ass.
Roll for finding
Besides
spook.
for some potential retconning on the GM's part, the sword appears to be fine.
I see. Retconning. Completely normal spooks.
Yes.
Yeah, completely normal.
Completely within
Gatling gun.
parameters.
Normal spook parameters.
Yep. Except.
As you see this, you also notice that Mask has left the building and is now outside.
I'm going to peek out the window to like double check what the fuck he's doing.
You peek out the window and you can tell that he's currently smoking a cigarette through his mask.
What
Like
do you mean?
Swagger Soul style?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Does
Yup.
his mask have holes in it, or?
He's somehow doing it.
Yeah, so he's got no holes in his mask, but I see him pull it up to his mask.
Do I see
and
it?
then a puff of smoke comes out.
Yes.
Wait, do I see it as well?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
like,
Yo, okay. Can I go to him?
Yeah.
Can I? Okay, and I'm be like, hey, what are you smoking there?
He gives you kind of a sideways nod as he just stares at you.
It's like, can I get whatever you're having?
He pulls out a bag. He pulls out like a wrapped in like paper type of thing as he hands you some of the cigarettes that may or may not be questionable.
Oh, perfect. And I'm just gonna be like, all right, thanks, man. And
You're gonna put all in your mouth at once, smoke it all.
What happens to me?
Oh, you get high. You
Nice.
fart instantaneously.
Oh, hey. I'm like, oh, okay, buddy. This thing is is kind of a strong one. Oh shit! What the fuck? as Dragon Breath laughs like really like out of like the most random like he laughs at the most random things ever, and he's just looking at like Tyrus's hat. He's like, dude, the hat's so pointy. And then he's just gonna go to sleep.
I'm gonna glare daggers at him after he talks about my hat like that.
I just see him like going up to Tyrus. He's like, your hat's so pointy, and then just collapsing.
Just pass the fuck out right there.
Alright, is Tyrus also doing
What are Venandi and Celis doing?
this? Venandi to sleep. Celis is Air 404, page not found. And James McFarlane, you see, is kind of just like digging through some like papers.
I begin walking through the winter wasteland to find 404 not found.
Oh God.
No, I'm kidding.
I wake up to find Tyrus. Fucking, what's that one movie where the guy's frozen out in the snow in the maze? God damn it, Shining.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tyrus outside the door glaring at me.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, no, Tyrus is going to pretty much wait until everyone else is asleep and then take a 2-hour shift.
Alright. You're staying up, and it was well past like 3 a.m. As you can see, that the mask is still outside smoking, and James McFarlane also has.
Whoa! How long has he been outside at this point?
Like all night.
Hold up. After 4 hours, I would be up.
Can I roll a nature check to see if I know if he's even human at this point?
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, hold on. 13.
13. He's possessing human traits, however, being outside for that long is questionable.
Is the other guy still awake?
Yeah, the other guy's still awake too, just still like digging through papers and crap.
Alright, I'm going to walk over to him and ask him what is that guy made of?
Made of? Flesh and bones, just like everyone else, I assume.
That's not what I meant, you know it.
He's tough.
Why?
Has to be. Assassin type person, kills a lot of hard creatures, goes through a lot.
What I'm asking is he human?
Oh. Yeah, he's human. I think, as you see that he's kind of like just rubbing his head, obviously from like sleep deprivation.
I'm gonna begin probing him with a bunch of questions about that guy's nature and the feats that he's I guess fucking what's the word?
Accomplished?
Yeah, I'll go with that. That wasn't the word I wanted, but good enough. Moving on.
As you're pressing,
I'm gonna start probing him and trying to like compare that to what I know about other planar beings.
As you're kind of just probing him, you see that like just as you're like kind of barraging him with questions, he kind of just glares at you and then immediately just shouts out, "Do you not go to bed? You're traveling all day. Sleep, damn it, sleep."
You seem to want...
Venandi chuckles from one of the cupboards as he's looking for a midnight snack.
Digging through the cupboards, you manage to find some canned beans.
Ah,
Oh
sweet.
my god.
Wait, I'm gonna wake up as well. Let me wake up real quick.
I wake up.
Can Dragon Breath's like stomach grumble a lot?
Can I wake up? I wake up now.
I would actually be up though. I only need to sleep for 4 hours.
Well, it's been less than 2 hours at this point. When did you start to sleep?
I started to sleep last session. It's been months.
Yeah. Maybe.
It's been months.
Arthur, okay, can I wake up as well, real quick?
Sure.
I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Venandi, mind sharing some of the beans?"
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
Yeah.
Like
Also,
fix some. Is there like a stove in here? Fire actually.
Update.
Go
Today is
fire.
currently day 15, Monday. The time is now 4 a.m. 13 days until Dragon Breath dies.
Oh, I like
That's
that kind.
casual.
And immediately I'm gonna ask Venandi, "Do you have beans, my friend?"
Yes, I have beans. I'm gonna hold up the can as I like stoop over the fireplace
And be
and
like,
start to
let's
mess around.
let's share half and half, buddy.
Alright, sounds good.
Wait, do I still have some of the thing that like that mask guy gave me?
What did he give you?
You know, like the.
Oh, no, you smoked it all.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna go outside again real quick.
What the?
I'm gonna go ask the mask.
No, okay,
What
you know
a
what?
fucking,
No,
what
no,
a
no, no,
fucking
no.
leech.
Roll costume.
Why?
Roll it. I don't care. Roll it. Yeah, as you walk out, like before you can even get to the door, it's as if like some magical field is preventing you because you're hallucinating now.
That's not. Oh my god.
Well, not hallucinating. But as you walk over, you stumble a bit, trip, and hit yourself on the head.
Oh.
I was just gonna say, like, the DM, like, appears out of nowhere and bitch slaps him with a frying pan.
Vinandi, can you get the mask for me?
Yeah, sure. You wanna watch the beans?
Yeah.
How are you cooking, Mom?
I kinda like... the fireplace. It's in a
Okay.
can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just gonna put it there. I'm gonna go out and grab the mask then. Or at least attempt to.
You go outside and you see the mask is there, currently still smoking.
Yeah, hello, sir.
No reply.
How are you doing this morning? Hello?
Hear the sound of the wind blowing as the man is just
Venanti's gonna, like,
staring at you.
Wave. Venanti's gonna, like, wave a hand in his face, like...
I yell
Yeah.
from the inside the building. Ask him for what he's smoking. Ask for it, please.
My friend inside is he's a little bit of a junkie, and he wants some more of that stuff that you gave him earlier, whatever that is.
The mask kind of like lets off like a small shrug, and then kind of just swats you away.
Well, that's rude. Come on, please. I can pay you for it, at least a little bit anyway.
He holds up a hand, like his palm out a hand, like offering it down to you, like it's empty, as if he's like desiring for something.
I dropped 2 silver pieces in his hand.
You see that he moves like a hand gesture, gesturing for more.
I drop another one.
Continues.
This is gonna go on for a while.
He shakes
Another
his
one.
head.
So I'm assuming
I shrug.
I'm assuming the reason, like, 8 minutes
No
ago,
hablo inglés.
Yep. What's 8 minutes ago?
8 minutes ago when that guy shouted, "Don't you people sleep?" and I'm like, "What do you mean? I'm the only person." I'm assuming I didn't notice this happening literally behind me, where everyone in my group is just walking around at 4 a.m. bugging this guy's friend for drugs.
Yes.
Yes, you do not notice that going on.
I'm like,
Can I like? I'm gonna
suspicious.
try to talk to him in every single language I know and see if he replies.
McFarlane realizing what's going on, like overhearing you just straight up go like bilingual on him, turns over. You know he can't talk, right?
No, I didn't. That would have been nice for one of you to tell me.
I swear I told
Great.
you a couple months ago.
I must have been sleeping. Well, shit. How do you communicate with him then?
I don't.
What? Are you two like partners or something?
We are. We know each other and how we work. Communication is optional.
Well, then can you ask him to give me some of the drugs?
Why do you want drugs?
Hey, no, it's
Because my friend's a
it's-
junkie and needs it.
It's cause I want it.
And when I say need it, I do like massive
Does he
air
wish-
quotes.
Does he wish to die more than he already is?
I think so.
Hey man,
Friends
I'm just living life, man.
I
Pretty
suddenly
sure
ha-
you're
I-
actually dying.
I suddenly have no desire to tell you how to live if you have no wish to survive.
Hey, I
Wait a second. If he can't talk, but can this mask guy hear me?
Of course he can hear you. Just
Ah, sweet. I'm gonna like whisper in the mask guy's ear, like, "Hey, can you just give me some random shit that I can give to this guy over here to, like, you know,
the
make
mask
him
digs through his
content? Like,
pockets real quick.
do you have any paper scraps or
The
links?"
mask digs through his pockets and grabs some like dirt.
I'm just gonna I'm assuming your friendly gives me that, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
You're really tired, by the way. You're hallucinating. You're hallucinating. You're not gonna know.
Gonna insight that.
No, intelligence.
I'm gonna roll for deception.
No, minus. You get Venandi gets a +5. Dragon Breath gets a -5.
Yeah. Fuck you, Dragon Breath.
Why?
Because you're high.
No, that's Arthur. That's oh my god, you're fucking Nick-tarded. That's not.
You're high and sleep deprived.
That is actually not how high works. Oh my god.
11, and that's 12 minus 5, so I win that. Woohoo!
Whatever, I'm not smoking it. Fuck it. Well, I can't even fucking smoke it. I can literally find out.
But it's exactly what you want.
Dirt. It's dirt. I know it's dirt.
Sure you can. You can try.
No.
You can get as far as, like, it's smoking in your mouth before you realize what's going on.
Dude.
Dragon Breath wish to attempt to smoke dirt.
No, that's... Are you retarded?
Dragon's Breath's judgment is impaired.
No.
Oh, man.
No, okay.
Heavily. Venani
No,
just, like...
that's not how
his
it
ass.
works, bro. No. I ain't trying to fuck around today.
Either way, after that attempt, you see that Jim McFarlane, seeing that like Venandi goes over to him, giving him something, kind of just lets out a sigh. I'll decide later now if I want to save him. I don't know if I desire to do that to somebody who wishes to throw their life away doing such things.
This won't kill me, you know, right?
Yep.
It won't
You
kill
never
me.
know. You've already messed up your liver enough. Now you're gonna mess up your lungs.
I mean...
Oh, are the beans ready?
Yeah, are the beans ready?
Yeah, the beans are like, they're like, the can is like bulging.
Did we eat today?
Wait, we
No,
opened
haven't
the...
eaten at
We
all.
opened the
Yes,
can.
I did! I ate good berry!
Arthur, we opened the can.
Yeah,
How is
it's
it...
like boiling over.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I wait for it to cool. Actually, I'm just gonna, like, dunk it in the snow real quick. Cool it down a little bit, and then, like, take it up. So that's, like, moderate temperature. That's...
Alright.
And then...
I'm
I
going.
have, like,
Tyrus is
I've
going to
got
eat a rat.
rations, so it's like hard bread and shit, so I'm just gonna like chow down with like some
Same.
cracker shit
That
and
works.
beans.
Midnight snack.
Same, that's what I'm doing.
And then I'm gonna go explore this like half decimated house to see if I can find it.
Can I do a con save to see how high, like how strong the high gets at this point?
Alright, go ahead.
I'm gonna
It'd
Can-
be fairly mild then.
can I get a failing save on that?
Why?
Can I use human determination to get disadvantage just so I could get
That's
high?
Sucker
how it
punch
works.
yourself.
So no.
Punch yourself and then give yourself -5.
No.
Anyway, so Venandi's gonna look around the house.
Yeah, I'm looking
You can
around
do
the house for like
investigation,
anything.
perception, whatever you think will work best.
Alright, let's go perception.
Alright, looking around the house, you see that this place is very desolate now. It used to be fairly... You can imagine it was pretty nice back in the heyday. Looking around, you see photographs and, like, paintings of people, like, there having, like, skis and, like, other snowboards and stuff like that. Having, like, enjoyment and fun. As you can kind of get, like, the idea that this was some kind of, like, basically, like, ski lodge type outpost. Many of the pictures and...
Shit, we are in The Shining.
Many of the pictures, the photographs have titles underneath them of, like, blank team of this year or whatever. Again, and most of the pictures and stuff are of dwarves.
Are there any like first place winners?
Actually, there are. You see that there's a first place winner that is a team completely comprised of tieflings.
I'm going to take all the first place winner pictures because those have to be worth something.
What? Well, are you stealing these?
No, I'm borrowing them. And then I'm going to give them away in exchange for money.
You notice that one of the first place
Nobody's going to use them.
is a team comprised 100% of tieflings. And this one appears to be from about 2 years ago.
Well,
Oh,
that's
sorry,
rare.
not 2 years ago, about 12 years ago.
Well, that's rare.
You also see that it has a
I
picture-
take special interest in this one.
Alright. You also see that it has a name underneath it, saying that it was Majora's ski team.
Ski team.
Would I know anything about
Neat.
this?
Can I take this picture out of the frame and just like roll it up and then like stuff it in my backpack, nice and gentle?
Attempt to.
Okay.
Wait. Did everybody see the paint, the thing, or no?
No, you guys are like kind of like
Oh.
he's going like walking around the room because it has like areas that are like kind of more desolate than others.
Alright.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take that picture. Hey, wait, would you want me to roll for like seeing if I can roll it up and?
No,
gently tuck-
you're good. Your viewer can just like kind of.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna continue looking around, see what else I can find in this house.
All right. Looking around again. Can you make another perception check for me?
Yeah. Oof.
Scavenging around, you managed to find very little else of interest. However, you do find about
Dust.
you do find a 1 copper piece.
Hey! Sweet. I now have 100 copper pieces. Cool. Alright.
Go back to the mask.
I'm gonna rummage around. Like, what's outside the house? Like, I'm gonna like look around outside the house real quick.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
What the heck?
You pretty much see rubble in the dark and nothing much. Nothing really too much of interest. Remains of where the creature was and blood.
That's interesting.
Blood that's now frozen, may I mention.
Oh! I'm gonna like pick up the frozen blood, and I'm gonna bring it inside to what's his face, who's like having a mental breakdown at Tyrus.
James McFarlane.
Yeah, James.
Alright, you're gonna McFarlane as he sees you kind of carrying some red thing. Are all of you people ill?
No, McFarlane, I have a gift for you. I found some blood pops of whatever the hell we were fighting earlier. I was wondering if you wanted it. You seem like the kind of person who likes odd bodily fluids.
I'm not much into demonology, so. I don't
Tyrus,
care.
I heard demons. This would be your department. Do you want it?
I'm going to walk up to the blood and inspect it. Should I roll like just the demonology here?
Demonology works.
Alright, find out. See if there's anything that preserved ice demon blood, ice devil blood. Sorry, can do.
If you
23.
would have some type of either vial and be able to melt it in, or like a bag of holding or something, you could if you had a bag of holding, you could store it as now, but unfortunately you can't unless you have a vial of some sort. You cannot store it.
Empty bean can!
Hold on, let me check my.
I'm gonna use the empty bean can.
By the way, okay, can I?
So
Yeah.
So you're gonna put one of the chunks in the You're gonna put
Wait,
some
so
of the chunk of blood
I
in
might
the
actually have a
frickin-
vial. Yeah, why not? In the bean can?
So what purpose would it serve to hold on to this blood?
Well, I'm gonna like clean out the bean can and then I'm gonna put the chunk of blood in there.
DM?
Okay, that's fine. So you put a chunk of the ice in it and then like melt it, so it's like just straight up blood.
Yes, that's exactly
Alright,
what I
that's fine. Then I have a open can of devil blood, or well, demon blood in this case. I think it would be.
did. Merry Christmas, Tyrus. As I hand him the open can of demon blood.
Does Christmas
What?
even exist in this world?
Is my mic
Yes, it
working?
does. It does now. I just created it.
Hello?
Hello?
we
I'm
can-
sorry,
Are you
sorry.
not going to
I was trying
accept?
I
are
was
you
trying
not-
to write some. I was trying to make a note of something that's really serious. Sorry about that.
Are you not going to accept my gift, Tyrus?
I keep asking the DM, does ice devil blood hold any purpose to hold on to with my 23 in demonology?
You can't really think of a reason to have it. It's kind of just scary and smells bad.
I take the can from him.
Yeah, it's scary. It smells bad.
I walk over to the fire and I pour the blood in the fire.
Oh.
Pouring the blood in the fire releases
Oh shit!
something as the flare erupts into a like basically pure blood red fire, and then quickly dies down as the aroma in the room smells of basically imagine if you were to it smells of death.
Oh, that's nasty.
Immediately, Dragon Breath is gonna fucking go outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
And
as
die in the cold because he's shirtless.
No, actually, I have my clothing on.
No.
Yes, I do.
You are high, and now you don't get
That,
to choose.
yeah, that's not how being high works. I'm sorry, you're too ignorant.
But Tyrus is going to take note of what Devil Blood does when it's in contact with fire.
It also it also erupted the flame very like violently up, causing a more like kind of like an eruption. Not nearly as bad as Dragon Breath though, but almost a similar, but a very similar effect. Just not as extreme.
I'm thinking Demon Blood Molotovs as I like look over at Tyrus, like nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
These are devils.
Devil Blood Molotov, wink. Yes, no, maybe.
They just need to be disposed of.
Wait a minute. Ooh, can I like coat this onto my arrows? Like can I take 3 arrows and coat this on there?
You could, but I'm not really seeing the purpose behind it. Like, what's Fernandes' logic here?
For fun, I don't know.
All right, you dip your arrows in the blood. You now have 3 devil blood arrows.
All right,
It
I'm
sounds cool.
I'm gonna light these puppies off, and I'm going to.
Oh, hey,
Devil blood, yes. I'm going to like quickly light these off and like quick shot fire them out into the night sky. That's kind of like fireworks.
All right, as you fire them into the distance, nothing
I don't.
happens. You're just shooting an arrow into the distance.
Does it look pretty?
It kind of just has a blood trail.
That's cool. I'll take it.
What color is Venandi's hair right now?
Oh, Venandi's hair is brown.
Is that the retard one? I'm confused.
No, it's not the retard one.
You're just like covering your equipment in random like liquids and oozes, and then like firing shit in the air like pretty.
3 arrows. I have 36 left. I'm fine.
It just seems like a hell of a way to spend your time.
As you walk back into the room, you see that James McFarlane looks at you.
Tyrus would have been going to sleep at this point.
Okay.
Because at this point he'd realize he doesn't need to be on shift anymore. He doesn't need to be on watch.
Yes,
Right.
He has the idiots watching out for him.
At this point, as Jim McFarlane sees that Tyrus is also going to bed, he's gonna go towards like the fire and kind of pass out.
By the way, I'm going to the mask.
All right, you go to the mask.
Venandi's gonna head back inside and like sit down at the kitchen table and just kind of keep an eye on everybody. Make sure the fire stays up overnight. All that good stuff.
As you're walking over towards the mask, you see that James McFarlane opened his eyes and called out to Dragon Breath as you're kind of like quietly whispering to him kind of as you're going, if you take some more stuff from him, my opinion of you will go down even further than it already is drunk. Choose what you do wisely.
Again, man, I'm just trying to. That was some good stuff. Okay. I don't know.
He turns his head and kind of just scoffs at you.
I'm like, okay. And I ask the mask like, hey buddy, do you have some more of that stuff?
The mask kind of lets out a sigh because he knows that obviously this is like the 15th time you've ever asked this. He kind of just hands you more of it.
Be like, thanks. How much does he give me?
Like 1 more smoke. Like it's literally just a cigarette.
And I'll be like, thanks. And then I'm just gonna take the biggest hit. Give me a second, and then I'm just gonna up close and be like, "You sir are legend." You know that? Does the mask reply?
No, the mask kind of just stares at you.
It's literally a mute.
Yeah.
Does the mute reply to me?
No.
How about not if you reply now?
He's kind of just like coughing. He doesn't really cough a bit, but he kind of just like looks at him as Dragon Breath is just smoking in his face.
No, I'm actually not. I'm like smoking weed.
Venandi has been watching this the whole time and just kind of shakes his head and goes, Dragon Breath, I'm your friend, but you have a problem, and I think we're gonna need to have an intervention
I
sometime.
have an addictive
Not
personality.
right now, but sometime.
You do realize I have an addictive personality.
Yes, and that's a problem
How?
that we need to solve. Well, one, it has incapacitated you for the last couple hours. You've been on the brink of death. If you don't remember, that's probably because you were unconscious. Besides that, I think you're about to die. Like, you have a limited number of days because of, you know, your
it's cool.
drinking problem,
Yeah.
which
Alright,
you
well,
have a big drinking
alright, I'm
problem.
just gonna. By the way, Arthur, I'm just gonna find the nearest thing, and then I'm gonna find the table. Boom, a table.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna plop myself and sleep.
Alright, so everyone's going to sleep except Venandi, right?
Yep, I'm watching over
Alright,
everybody.
cool.
And stoking the fire.
I'll give you guys a fairly good rest. It's currently 4 a.m. I'll give you guys till freaking, like, 10. Alright, so it's 10 a.m. now. James McFarlane woke up at 9 an hour ago, but Tyrus and Dragon Breath have currently you begin to wake up at 10 a.m.
Good morning, sleeping beauties.
It appears that the weather has died down and is very clear right now.
What is Celis' state?
Salas is Air 404 still.
Okay, great.
You also see that James McFarlane is currently making a pot of coffee.
Venandi's like hovering over his shoulder impatiently. It's been years since Venandi's had coffee. He looks like a
Have you
little
not had
kid.
coffee ever in your life?
No, I have. It's been a while. Can I have the
It
first sip?
seems a bit strange. Here, they just like hand you the entire pot.
The first thing Tyrus does upon waking up and remembering where he is he's going to check all of his stuff, make sure it's all there, including the raw flesh. And then Tyrus is going to look over and check what color Venandi
Tyrus has to check his raw flesh in the morning, right after he wakes up.
Yeah, have to. Morning flesh.
Venandi's gonna go off into the corner and nurse his pot of coffee.
Okay, well, like I said, Tyrus is going to look over to Venandi and see what color his hair is, see if it's still brown.
It's brown.
I would like to discuss with all of you what exactly a plan is for you to get to the castle. I have multiple things I wish to tell you about that. You guys can come to me whenever you're ready for it. I suggest you talk before noon, though.
Why not? Why don't we just talk right now?
Yeah, we can talk right now.
The time for you to wake up and eat breakfast would be best.
I'm awake.
And I'm waiting for your one friend to snap out of his coma. He's like waving his hand in front of like Celis.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for.
Is Celis
worrying about
glitching
us.
out in front of the
So
fire?
Celis is like he's kind of just standing there like glitching out.
No.
Like Skyrim.
Check for demons. Check for demons.
Quick, Celis, check for demons. Not Celis. Tyrus.
Tyrus is aware that this is just somebody having internet connection to the server.
Yeah, no extra. This is an extra planner, guys. Don't worry.
It's extra reality, all.
Ooh.
Not extra planner.
That sounds even worse.
Either way,
Wait a second. But am I remembering correctly if you said that there was like a giant pile of junk on the kitchen table last session?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Dragon Breath. Remember, he just jumped on the table and
Yeah,
looks-
Venandi's gonna go.
Dragon Ball was like currently just sitting on the table with all the junk.
becoming part of it.
Venandi's going to take his pot of coffee and go investigate the pile of junk and see what all is there.
Alright, can I have a investigation check? See what you get.
Okay. Shit.
You find nothing of worth. You find a broken telescope.
I'll take it.
That's the most interesting thing.
Do I wake up from this?
Yeah, you woke up. I already said that you were waking up.
Okay, I'm gonna wake up from the junk, the pile of like trash on the table, and I'm gonna be like,
Wait, what? part of the telescope is broken? Is it the lens, or is it just like
The
cracked in
entire
half?
it just cracked in half, and like the lens is broken. It's
Okay.
Morning, fellas. Oh god.
Why didn't you just say like 2 halves of a telescope?
I don't know, because I didn't.
I tossed it back on the table once I realized how much of shitty condition it's in.
I'm gonna DM.
Yeah.
You know the is there salt in this house?
You can look for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh wait,
Dragon Breath is here.
fuck, never mind. I have
You have seasonings
Yeah,
and salt.
yeah,
to grab.
basically what I'm
Remember,
gonna do.
Tyrus bought you it. Remember?
Yeah, thank you.
How nice Tyrus was, yes?
Wait, actually no, it was Celis and Tyrus. Anyways,
It was Tyrus's idea.
okay. Anyways, I'm gonna be like, alrighty, and then I'm just gonna fucking move over to the kitchen area. Okay, so I have bear ribs, 2 bear ribs. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is the kitchen's functionable, right?
Heartily. The stovetop is kind of functional. Jim McFarland's coffee pot has like its own like heater element type of thing.
Mhm.
The counters and stuff are kind of destroyed. There's not much in terms of like how to function. It's not a. It was like the most they would sell here would be like simple food.
Can I ask a question?
Like grand meals. Yes.
A lower question.
Yes.
These things run on natural gas. Like, what is this?
It's like magical like heat element type things.
Yep. Okay. Sure.
I'm gonna
It's like a heat stone.
Okay, can I
actual thing?
can I at least find pots and pans?
Pots and pans, like, they would have bare minimum for that.
Well, like not even 1 or 2.
Like they have them, but they're like basically like full on like shoot, what's the word for it? They're very small. They're not large.
Okay, wait,
What are you looking for in terms of a pan?
like like a frying pan.
All right, roll investigation.
Okay, give me a sec. I gotta find that.
You managed to find a frying pan, air quotes. It's more of a soup pan actually.
Okay, well that works
It's a
too.
straight up soup pan.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make soup, like pasta, like fucking bear rib pasta soup. You know, like chicken noodle soup basically. With the flour I have, I'm gonna knead it like with like kneading, like knead it with like water and stuff, so that it's like it turns into more like a pasta, and I'm gonna chop it up in. Oh yeah, by the way, let me fucking. I'm making this one for myself, and then if that fails, I'm just gonna make it for everybody else and improve upon it. That's what I'm also doing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So my description before I was fucking I rolled is I'm gonna fucking make the pasta, right, and then I'm going to glaze the onions that I have, and with like some sugar, and then I'm just gonna like cook it over the pot, and so that it glazes like the onions, and then I'm gonna put like I'm gonna put water in the pot and then put it with a bunch of seasonings and stuff, and then I'm gonna put the bear ribs in so that it like starts to broil and cook, and once it starts cooking, I'm gonna put in the pastas and try to make the concoction just for myself.
Can you roll me a percentile die? D100.
Okay. Fuck, my bad.
You, unfortunately, in your like experimentation, you use a bit more resources than you were expecting. You have like, if you were to make it again, which you like made it and it was like okay, it was not like anything special. It's like subpar for you. If you were to make it again, it would be a half portion and it could only serve like 2 people.
Oh, that's cool. I'll like make it again, and I'll use a human determination on that. Fuck that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
All right, it's much better than what it was last time.
Cool.
Significantly better. It's not the best though. It's still it's bare minimum.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like, alright, fellas, I'm sorry, but I kind of slightly screwed up on ingredient management. However, who here is very hungry for soup?
Me. Venandi's just like jumping up and down really fast right now because he just chugged the.
Let's gas everybody else, and y'all can choose upon yourself.
Tyrus is currently poking Celis to see if he's alive.
Okay, I'm gonna assume a no for Tyrus, and I'm just gonna like be like, you still want any? Or no, okay, and then immediately he's gonna walk to the mask, and the mask is like, I'm gonna ask him, would you like some?
The mask stares at the food and then looks away. As James McFarland, seeing this interaction, turns over. He doesn't much eat anymore either.
Oh, I see. Well, sir, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but would you like some? It's really it's better
persuasion.
than. Yeah.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah.
I thank you for offering me the soup. I will take some of that. That smells quite entertaining. That smells quite good, and I have not had a good meal in a while.
Right. It tastes good with ration bread or crackers. And then I hand one to Venandi. Here you go, buddy.
Woohoo! I'm gonna like hop off to the corner. And
It's your because you shared beans yesterday. Now it's my turn to give you food. I
just realized I didn't have my dice out. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
I'm still intoxicated, by the way. And as Dragon Breath is gonna recline on like, you know, those wooden chairs, basically, like they can't shift or anything. I'm just gonna recline on that and balance myself on the chair.
All right. Sorry about that. I'm back now.
Yeah, I'm just. Arthur, I'm just gonna recline on like the wooden chairs and balance myself.
Jim McFarland quickly eats up the food that he has using the some ration bread that he managed to find and eat it. Once he's finished, he kind of looks over to you. This is very good. You impressed me. For a drunken high cook, you don't do too bad.
Indeed, because this gives me power.
Power, you say?
Indeed. That's
power in the same way that drinking did.
Indeed, because I am a monk. As I gonna just kind of like point finger guns at him, and then I'm gonna fall flat on my back because fucking the chair off balanced.
Letting off a sigh of kind of like a hilarious sigh, laughing at you, but also kind of being like embarrassed because you're so freaking stupid. He turns away and begins dealing with his own work.
And I'm gonna be like, Venandi, you know, did you enjoy your food?
Oh, it was very, very good. It's quite delicious.
I see.
I ate it all.
Yeah, I'm
Do you
glad.
have more?
Sadly I don't. If we ever go to a market, we'll shop some stuff, and I'll make you another one.
All right.
At this point, Tyrus gives up on trying to wake up Celis and is visibly distressed.
Alright.
Venandi is going to set down whatever he was eating out of, and the now empty pot of coffee, and with a full bladder is going to go outside and take a piss.
Alright.
Does Venandi notice anything interesting outside while he does so?
As you're outside looking around, you do not notice anything too interesting right off the bat, but can you make a perception?
Sleight of hand check to write your name in the snow.
Yes.
Yes.
You write half of your name. Perception check. You realize that that's something that you didn't see in the darkness and snowstorm of the previous encounter of walking up this mountain. You're realizing now that there is a cable car going to the castle.
Huh.
There are cable cars?
There's a cable car.
What's
Hey, Tyrus, you're gonna flip a nut when you see this.
Made out of wood and metal.
Tyrus walks over. What
Yeah,
do you mean?
I'm gonna.
Hey,
go.
look, it's a sideways elevator.
Does Venandi put away his penile device?
No, he still has his dick in his hand.
Wait. Does Venandi turn around with him still pissing at Tyrus?
No. No, he doesn't do that.
Okay. Wait, I'm also outside, right, DM?
Sure.
Yeah. Venandi, What did you find?
A cable car.
I see.
It's like, you see like the wires.
It's like a sideways elevator.
You see the wires.
I know what a
but you
cable
don't see
car
You
is.
see the wires of the cable car. You actually don't see the cable car itself.
Is
though.
this a concept that Tyrus would be familiar with? Because considering he's from Iron Thrall back in Telrain.
Yeah, you would. Well, you would have heard of devices from people like travelers and people telling tales of them.
Interesting. Tyrus then addresses the elephant in the room and says that it appears Celis isn't waking up. It seems oddly similar to the same affliction that affected Nerissa. Strange.
You know,
Perhaps we are.
maybe we
carriers
should
for a
leave
disease
him
or
with
a
some
curse.
strangers.
We
Leaving
did find,
them with
we
strangers
did
seems
find,
to be a great idea.
We did find those two strangers.
They always come in pairs of strangers when we ever leave our unconscious companions. I think we can trust these guys.
Indeed.
It's fucking 11:12. Where is he?
I have no idea.
Alright,
I told you he was gonna be on like by 10.
Can we take a break?
Same.
Yeah, we can take a quick
Alright,
break.
alright.
If Anandi's go.
One. All right. James McFarlane calls all of you guys to the kitchen table where he's now cleared off all the junk and it's kind of moved it to the floor. As he has a map of the area out.
Wait, is there a visual representation for this?
I'll use the default map that we have because I'm actually going to reveal new stuff on it. So yes. So yeah, you can go to the Roll20 if you want. For reference, he points to where you guys are. Alright, everyone ready? I take it?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Wolf is currently typing, just throwing it out there.
Alright, I know. I'm just gonna straight up ignore him now, because I'm just gonna keep going. He can join whenever. As you guys all reach the area, James McFarlane pulls out the map and begins talking about what he has. As I asked earlier to request you to do me a favor, in return I'll tell you in return I'll tell you where this monastery is so that you can save your friend over there.
Wait, didn't you tell us the night before, the monastery is behind, is behind the...
I told you where it was, but I didn't tell you how to get there.
Oh. Huh. You're an interesting person.
I have my reasons. You're not either way, he pulls out. The map pulled out. He begins to show you locations. Placing the map down and points to two locations. First one, I'll reveal in a second. You have options on how you wish to enter the castle. It's not just a simple walk up there and go through the door. Yesterday I was looking through the blueprints and I found there's two potential areas that you can enter the castle using the cable car that I'm sure you saw when you went out to take a pee.
Is it broken?
Yes, I saw it.
No, the cable car is in fact in perfect condition.
I don't think the cable car would be a good idea.
Well, not perfect condition,
Like,
but
let
still good.
everybody
Most of these require the most of these require the cable car, or else to walk up there will take forever. The first one is this. It's called the drop-off point. Really points to it. This was where the cable car defaultly stops. When you enter the cable car down here, it takes you to this point, and then you can walk directly to get inside the castle. Harmless, painless, and easy.
I see.
So what's the second option?
The second option... If I could freaking get the map properly. The second option is this place, as he points to a nearby area known as the repair station. This is a shack directly below where the cable car drops off, just before about 100 meters before the drop-off point.
I'm guessing we're not going to be welcome at this keep, right?
Most likely not. They probably are not expecting you, but if you get spotted by guards, I'm sure they'll attack you. Anyway, the
Then
repair
I
station...
say go to the repair station.
The repair station is a bit different, though.
Ah, shit.
It's about 40 feet. It's about 40 feet off the ground from the cable station. I mean, you'll have to jump. It's the only way you can get onto it.
What about rope? Would we be able
If you have a
to
rope, you
dangle
could
down a
possibly
rope?
You could potentially lower a rope down and do that as well. But either way, you'll have to get down there somehow. You can't just.
How many? What's the supported weight on the cable car?
I'm sure it will be able to support all of you. There's no issue with that. In the past, we've taken. That's how dwarves and many other people went down to the Hemp during their snow events.
Also, why a ski was like? What is this like? Is this a skiing place?
The entire mountain was used for mining. However, dwarves and miners got bored, so they decided to redo and convert some of the areas into skiing and other recreational usage. The ski lift was originally used to move the ski lift, or well, not ski lift. Sorry, the cable cars originally used to bring supplies up to Castle Shadowfell.
Just one other question. I know it's trivial stuff, but wait, so they would just only ski, and also side question, out of game,
And snowboarding.
Oh, okay, so snowboarding exists. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm just gonna ask the person, like, is just skiing like the only thing that's there?
I mean, if you look at some of the pictures of the glares and look around the room towards where some of them were, now stolen by Lenani. No, there's some other there's some other
Casualty whistles.
There's some other events. Was one new one called snowboarding that was recently thought of. It's not very popular yet though. We only really had one team compete in this area, and they were a bunch of tieflings.
I see.
Oddly enough, though, we don't know what happened to them. We assume they got eradicated.
Why would they?
Well, ever since 10 years ago when those two idiots screwed up the entire world, we imagine they weren't treated too well after that, and most likely either got ran out or killed.
Huh. That's a shame. Anyways.
It is.
Anyways.
They were kind of nice people.
Wait, you knew them?
I think I met one once. They're the ones with the pointy horns, right?
They all have pointy horns, probably.
Yeah, I think I met one once. I've been around.
Interesting. Anyways, let's go through the cable car to the drop off.
I'll walk you guys to the cable car. You'll be decided which way you're gonna go or not.
I don't think we should go to the drop off point. I think we should go to the repair station.
Are you sure? Cause the repair station, you know, what if like the cable car snaps while we're like trying to lower like Tyrus or something?
Oh, but I mentioned that the cable car won't stop moving.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would rather, like, if anything happens in the drop off point, we could just figure a way, like, and run to the repair station.
Run to the repair station. What, like 60 plus feet down?
We'll figure out the way, like,
we're on a mountain. Unless you guys know how to ski or snowboard, we're not getting off easily.
We'll figure out how animals go down. And
Tyrus is going to pipe up and say, "Well, I can probably climb it."
Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Me and the drunkard, we're fine.
I mentioned the repair station because it actually has access to the castle from there. The idea was that it would possibly be more stealthy.
Oh, I see, the element of surprise.
Well, that's what I was.
All right.
However, I'm not really sure what could potentially happen.
Wait. Okay, before we go any further, right? If we were to retell a story about this, what would sound cooler, the drop-off point or the repair station?
Dropping 40 feet to the repair station.
Okay.
Like
we'll do repair station.
For cool points.
Yup.
I have rope.
Tyrus immediately tries to wake up Celis to try and get one other person to vote on literally any other option than dropping 60 feet.
It's
40.
feet.
It's only 40. Don't worry.
Only 40 feet.
Dude, okay, Tyrus, it's either we drop 40 feet, and not really drop, we have rope, I have 50 feet of hemp rope, so we don't even have to drop at all, or we go knocking on their front door, where they're probably going to stab us with all sorts of pointy objects. I prefer the fall.
Like?
No, but I'm guessing they don't want intruders. And what reason do we have to be up there besides, you know, killing them?
With his arms crossed, Jamie McFarland steps up and speaks once again. Well, haven't you run into the Duchess's and assistants? Those one people?
I know tried to kill us before.
Oh
like
yeah,
the kitty
yeah,
cat.
the
If they've
lion.
returned, if they're there, they might know who you are. They'll probably be spotted.
Yes, but if the guards are the only ones around the outside, they might not recognize
Yeah,
us.
but they're probably gonna let the higher ups know, unless they're lazy. They might be.
Tyrus looks back at Celus's unconscious body, reminiscing at the time that, if Celus was here right now, he'd probably come up with some crazy idea like the get help thing. Get help, my friend! Just holding dragon breath. Actually throw dragon breath at a guard.
Oh, that would be funny. Wait, should we try that? It might work. He is a monk after all.
I'll be fine.
No, Celus isn't awake, so Tyrus would not actually say this out loud. He's simply thinking it to himself.
By the way, like, how many feet of, like, for the damage, like, if you drop, right, how much feet is it?
I think
Like,
it's
1d6 for every 10 feet.
Yeah, put it here.
okay. Yo, I'm like, you know what, guys? Because like, you know, I really like the idea of dropping 40 feet. Let's do it.
You do know we don't have to drop, right? I have rope.
I can drop. Don't worry.
Okay. You have fun.
Yo.
Tyrus is going to
I'm
begin.
gonna use the rope.
Tyrus is going to begin.
Jim McFarlane speaks up once again. Do you just have a death wish? You seem like you're wishing to kill yourself.
I'm a monk. You remember?
Hmm.
Monks are nimble. They can survive a 40 feet drop.
Is there like a 7-foot iron bar lying around anywhere?
7-foot iron bar.
I don't think so.
No.
Damn.
Is there a stripper pole in this cabin?
Wait, is there a stripper pole? I'm looking.
No.
I'm looking.
No, there's no stripper pole.
There's no stripper pole.
Wait.
Either way, while this
There's no
conversation's
stripper pole.
happening, Tyrus
It's
is going to
allowed.
reconstruct
There's a possibility.
the makeshift gurney that we used for Dragon Breath,
All right.
preparing it for Celis.
Okay.
Immediately I'm just gonna be like,
Wait, Tyrus, do you still have your grappling hook? Wait, never mind.
all right, fellas, let's get on that car.
Tyrus says, "Yes, I do."
Hmm.
All right, fellas, let's go on that cable car.
Alrighty, let's go.
Immediately, what does Seth MacFarlane say? Like any other words? Like any last words?
Wait, did you just call him
Any
Seth
last
MacFarlane?
words?
Oh, it's James.
James McFuck. I'm being like, any other comments, concerns?
Don't get yourself killed. Go to the car and stay safe. I don't know how stable this thing is anymore. It hasn't been used probably for a bit.
It's okay.
And I don't know
That's
if her minions
reassuring.
are using it.
It's
You'll see
okay.
the point. You'll see the point, and when it comes up, and you'll have to decide whether or not you're going to drop there or continue going. You'll have one more chance to think it over, I guess, while you're climbing the mountain.
All right, and immediately
Well,
I'm
I say we head out.
gonna shake James McFarlane's hand and be like, "Thank you."
Wait, are there any folding stools?
You're welcome. I hope that you make it out of this alive. That's for sure.
It's cool. If I'll be fine, and I shake his hand.
All right. He shakes your hand, accepts it, and then I assume you guys are going to head off towards the cable car.
Yeah, I give
Are there
him
any
a
folding
salute.
stools or folding chairs in this house?
Folding chairs?
Yes.
Yeah, there'd probably be like a crappy rusted folding chair.
I'm gonna take it.
By the way, so we're in the cable car, right? Or are we climbing?
No! Don't walk over there.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
we're
Over there. I'm also going to wave goodbye to the mask and James McFarlane and say thank you for the coffee. Hope to see you some other time. Hope to not be in one of your pickle jars.
After a brief walk, you make it to the entrance of the cable car.
I'm just dragging Celis behind us.
Okay.
in the gurney.
It's a red car with 2 doors, one on each side. It appears to be fairly small, but should fit everybody just fine. Other than that, the car looks fairly stable.
We need to
Can I see the line that's going up? How well in condition does that look?
Can I have a perception check?
Alrighty.
It
I'll
appears to be-
roll it.
where you are now, it appears to be pretty solid.
By the
I'll
way,
roll
alrighty.
that to myself.
I'm gonna ask wait,
You
so
also see that the line right where you are is pretty solid.
wait, so we have to drop okay, so we have to alright, I'm gonna ask everybody like alright fellas. So how are we gonna drop off at the repair station? Are we just gonna open the doors and like hope that we'll land there?
I'm gonna open the doors and like right before we get there, I'm going to throw down the rope and slide down part way, and then once we get over it, slide down the rope.
How is Tyrus gonna get on?
He can follow me.
We
We should
don't
have enough time.
What do we do?
You
about
said you were
Silas?
jumping.
Yeah, I mean I
You just throw shells.
I mean, I don't have a problem. Like, I'll carry Celis while I'm like jumping at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, he'll be fine. But
I'm sure the extra weight won't impact your fall.
yeah. But in all honesty,
Actually, on second thought, Tyrus, you should go down first. I can go down second.
oh wait. In all honesty, like my thing cut out. I'm sorry. You and Tyrus hanging on the same rope together.
We wouldn't be. I wouldn't be doing it at the same time. It'd be very quick in between.
So, I guess the plan should be Celis, or like rather Venandi. I guess let's say like a minute before you or 3 minutes before we're at the drop off point. You should be at the lower hanging area of the rope so that you can jump immediately and Tyrus can get off immediately at the same time or at the same consecutive time.
That works. Tyrus should go first though, because if worse comes to worse, I can just teleport onto the ledge.
Oh, I see. All right then. And I'm just hopping off the cable cart. I'll be
All right.
fine.
As soon as you're on the cable car, you realize that the only way to make the cable car begin is there's a button that you must press to start it.
Can I shoot it with an arrow?
Well,
That's
it's
a bad
inside
idea.
the car.
Oh,
I'm just gonna go inside the car and be like, all right, fellas.
well, we're all inside the car.
Tyrus
so-
is going to stand there and say that you don't suppose they'll know when this turns on, do they?
We'll
Like
find.
some sort of alarm system?
I don't think they'll know because one, it's just an empty cable cart that's going by with rope.
That is true. With rope.
Actually,
I can always burn the rope off.
Yeah. You should. Just figure out a way. Do you have an idea of how to burn a rope quickly?
Hey, do you have any more of that devil's blood?
No.
Tyrus. Yoo-hoo.
I said no.
Damn it. I'll just shoot a fireball at it.
Are you gonna hit the rope though? That's the real question.
Maybe.
Maybe we should have a giant, a bigger object at the very bottom, so you could aim it, and we have a higher chance of hitting it. Like a giant ball or something.
I'll tie a large knot on the outside
Okay.
so that I can aim for that.
All right. Cool. You're ready when you are, gentlemen. As I'm like hovering my thumb on
Let's go.
the button.
I'm gonna start tying a large knot to whatever seems secure
Okay.
on the inside of this thing.
By the
Will
way,
I
Wow.
sell this at this point?
I'm carrying Celis.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you gonna press the button to start the cable car?
I'm gonna be like 3, 2, 1, and then I
We
slam
should all
my.
probably duck below the line so that
Yeah,
if we are looking for
I
this.
slam.
As you slam the button, nothing happens.
This is pretty anticlimactic.
I know, right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Try it again.
Okay, I'm just gonna spam the button.
After spamming the button about 1,500 times, the carriage begins to move up.
Aha! It
What-
worked!
What's the rate of speed?
It's pretty slow. After about like I'm gonna time skip a bit to make it easier just for everything. About 15 minutes later, you get to a point where you're almost to the drop-off point. You estimate that you have about 5 minutes before you reach the drop-off point.
Alright, Tyrus, your turn. Get out.
Alright.
We need you to land on that repair station area.
By
We
the way,
got
FYI, this is a real life 5 minutes, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna be like, alright, Venandi, in case if anything goes wrong, it was nice knowing you, buddy. But I don't know. We'll probably be fine.
Maybe.
As I'm like taking a shot at another shot of Dragon's Breath, you know, to keep up with my daily intake. And I'm just be like,
can I have one shot of Dragon's Breath?
Are you sure you're able to handle it?
Yes, I'm positive.
Here, I don't trust you with Dragon's Breath because one, we're
Go,
trying.
I'm pouring it on the rope.
Oh, I'll give you a shot.
Ah.
Yeah. We'll no, it's a
I'm
shot.
sure that won't be noticeable.
Sure, that won't have any repercussions.
A literal detonation.
Yeah, wait, no, make it like a tiny little drop.
I'll make it a half a shot.
Okay. And then
Just so I can like wet the rope.
yeah. All right, so
At like a decent amount.
so 33 and a half shots. Whatever, fuck it. I'm just gonna drink the other shot, the other half
as you're
shot.
getting closer to the both the castle and the drop point where you're going to jump off, can someone want to make a perception check or anything?
I'll make a perception check.
Yeah, I'd
I
probably
like-
be looking for guards.
This image just popped in my head, but I like to imagine that we have Celis, like, in the handmade stretcher, like, modified slightly, just, like, tied to the dragon breath like a baby carrier, and just unconscious.
Wow, all of these rolls below, you guys see nothing.
Hold on.
Well, no,
roll
Tyrus
yet.
still needs to roll.
17.
Okay. As you're looking around, you're like towards the castle where the drop-off point is, that you see a lack of any guards or any security whatsoever.
I tell the others that there's no one anywhere near the castle or the drop-off point.
Should we just go to the drop-off point then?
Eh,
Or should
fuck
we
it.
jump still?
Jump, and immediately I'm carrying Celis and I jump.
Wait, are we at the drop-off point yet?
I already.
No!
Wait. Oh, wait.
No!
We're not.
No,
We're not.
we're not!
Wait, we're not. Okay, never mind. No,
2 minutes!
wait, I thought you said we were.
No! I said you're getting closer.
Okay, never mind.
While looking
God,
down,
suicidal.
Okay, I'll give you this time, but I want to start like a no backseat policy. So everything you say is what your character does.
Wait, he would have jumped off with cells attached to a baby carrier style. Into the fucking into death.
Two of my party members.
That was an accident, okay? I thought we were literally. You didn't describe it well enough, DM. You're just bad. Bad DM. Bad DM. Learn to.
so funny.
Bad DM. You're just a bad DM. All right. Anyways, continue.
Alright, the carriage is almost there. You're about.
Okay, while
About a
we
minute
get
out.
closer, does Tyrus with my 17 perception, do I notice any footprints or marks of anything?
No, it's pretty clear.
So it doesn't seem like there's anyone there, and there's not been any activity since
You notice
the
that
morning
like
when the storm
at
broke.
the drop-off point you see nobody, and at the repair station you also see nobody.
I say, there's no one at either point.
I'd rather be more sneaky though. I think the repair station is going to be more like a back way entry.
You have a minute until you get to the point where you have to drop off.
I still think we should do the repair station.
Sounds like a better story
I
to
think-
me.
Yeah.
I think the main landing's just too risky.
All right,
Let us
fellas.
see.
As you're discussing this, you realize that you should prepare to jump off because you have 30 seconds before you reach the point where you need to jump.
Go, Tyrus! Go, go, go!
Alright, we're gonna
Start.
ropes attached to the thing and throw it over now, right?
Yep.
Alright.
I'm
and you
secure.
get your ass down there.
I just start climbing down the rope.
I'm
Alright,
secure.
climb down.
I'm
Climbing down the rope. You're getting to a point where you're almost ready to jump off and get off. You have 10 seconds till you get to your point.
I'm securing Celis, by the way.
Alright.
And then immediately I'm gonna hop off the cable car.
Alright. You're hopping off the cable car. Do you have slow fall or anything?
Yes, I do.
You have slow fall. Also, it's 5 minutes. 5 minutes has passed. It's time to jump. Everybody who's getting off, jump off. Do you have slow fall
Alright.
in chat?
I'm following Tyrus off, and then
I
I'm
have
going to
soul fall,
immediately
yes.
shoot a firebolt at the rope where I put the dragon from.
Alright, roll for hit.
Dude, fuck it up.
How much damage?
Ooh, yeah!
Natural 20.
Yeah, you don't have
And
slow
I
fall yet.
spin
I do.
there and
Level
then-
4, you have slow fall.
Yeah, that's just straight up dead.
Does
yeah, you've
does
killed the
nat does natural 20 mean that you hit it perfectly stealthily, or you hit it way too hard and it clearly exploded?
I think perfectly
Perfectly
stealthily.
stealthily.
Yeah.
You're not-
alright.
Wait, I guess. Okay, yeah, you do have slow fall. Never mind.
Yeah.
I
I
mean, you
wouldn't.
take. Oh,
Yeah, just. I'm gonna.
reduce any fall damage 5 times your monk. It's 40 feet, so just roll the d6s. So like 46s.
Wait. Okay. 1, 3.
So
Oh.
20.
Okay, so I take. Okay. Wait, I do reduce 20 damage or what?
No, you reduce 4 times your monk level.
Okay, so
4
20.
times your monk level. Yeah, so you just don't take any damage.
Okay, cool. And I'm like, and I just crash down, and it's like you know the superhero crash landings.
Yeah.
I do one of those with the Superman.
Oh, I was gonna be like you Yoshi flutter jump.
No,
That would have been way cooler.
Yeah.
fuck that.
As you land, you see that there's.
No, that you like
I
almost
always-
don't make it.
I
You use
always
Celis
thought-
as like the Yoshi jumping pad
Well,
and springboard up there.
I always thought Dragon Breath would be more interesting and interactive as a character if he was actually a rideable Yoshi. I'm just throwing it out there. Ideas.
Walking up to the
Character
metal,
arcs.
walking up to the metal shack that you see that was pointed out to you on the map as the repair station. Walking up, you see that has a sign on it that says "Cable Car Repair Station Number 3." The door is metal and appears to be locked.
I'm gonna lockpick it.
All right, roll for lockpicking.
It's
Do
like
you have Steve's tools?
no.
Then you can't do it.
How frigid is this lock? Like how cold? Really cold.
Investigation. It's metal and frozen.
Can
but it
I
looks
You just-
solid.
can I use my proficiency with thieves tools to tell what kind of lock this is and whether or not it's trapped?
Yes, go ahead.
21.
The lock is not trapped and it appears to be a normal lock.
All right. So
Do you guys think I would be able to like
Immediately, you
focus
just
the firebolt on it?
you just see
and-
Dragon Breath about just slowly like making a fist, and then he's like he punches the door.
Roll hit.
It's
It's a
a
metal
metal
door.
door.
Roll damage.
It's a metal door.
1 second. I think my door is being knocked on.
Dragon breath in real life.
Oh my god.
I
There's room with
I
this stuff.
killed the DM
Repair
with
stuff.
the raw flesh.
Yes.
That sounds
You
like
slap the DM across the face with your raw flesh.
that sounds like a kinky.
I need to
sex move.
stop.
Alright, I'm just a paranoid piece of trash. Alright, you punch the door and you make a dent in it, but the door does not break.
I'm like, damn.
Would I be able to focus a firebolt onto like not like the full lock, but like the curved bolt that goes around? Would I be able to like blast that off? Or wait, is this like a padlock or just like a regular lock?
It's like a normal lock.
Wait,
Tyrus
Ah.
is just gonna be standing behind these two in like a line, like that one movie.
Can I shoot a
Airplane.
Can I shoot a firebolt into the lock and see if I can shatter it? Because like the instant heat against the really
Tyrus
cold
is
metal.
going to put his
You
hand
can try.
on Tyrus. No. Tyrus is gonna put his
Ah,
hand
let's
on,
do it.
on Venanus' shoulder and just be like, "Please."
Wait a minute.
Stop.
Wait a
And then
minute.
Tyrus
We
is
have
gonna pull
dragon's
out
breath.
his crowbar, and I'm going to use my crowbar.
Oh,
Roll strength.
I wanted
Roll
to
the
do
crowbar.
something cool.
I motion to Dragon Breath to help me with this.
All right.
Venandi's now pouting.
You get advantage on the crowbar check then.
You alright? 19.
Holy crap!
Nice.
Yeah, you managed to pry the door open. The lock shatters and the door opens, revealing a staircase going downstairs, going down to some type of basement.
All right.
There is
I
no
turned to
anything. It's just a shack that leads to stairs.
I turn to Venandi and I say, "It's good to be fed."
Sure.
And I finger guns like at fucking Tyrus. I'm like, Yes, indeed. And then
Grenandi is still pouting. He wanted to blow up the lock.
Who has dark vision?
I have dark
Not
vision.
me.
I'm gonna-
nigga.
Ah, shit! I'm stuck with the 2 humans. Damn it!
I light up a torch.
Alright, cool. You begin to walk and you realize that it is dark. At the bottom of the stairs is a massive, like, corridor-type room that goes on for...
Hold on.
Yep.
Shut the torch off. Shut the torch off.
I just jam it into
I'll
the ground.
leave you.
As you get to the bottom of the stairs, you enter a
I'm
massive...
gonna hold one end of the rope that I still have that's significantly shorter, and I'm going to give one like length to each of them so I can lead them along in the dark.
Alright,
Exactly.
as you enter this massive corridor, looking around the room, you see that it goes on, like, it's a massive hallway-type room that's probably about, like, 25 feet across. Actually, probably a bit more, 30. And it just goes on for what seems like forever in both directions. I'm assuming you're going to walk towards the one that goes towards the castle would be. However, you also see that there's, like, gear-type, like, rope pulley-type systems that appear to be moving, or would move, and you can assume that this is something that would go with the cable car.
Okay.
Why don't you
So,
perception check to look
I
around more?
relay all this to everybody else. Is there anybody manning the
There
cable
appears to
car
be
stuff?
nobody manning where you are currently. However, looking around, you see that there is a box next to the door that has a empty bottle of cola and a book called The Untold Story, as well as an unlit lamp.
Untold story.
Can I do like a
Take the lamp.
can I do like a perception? Not to see, but to hear.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna do the same. Because Tyrus has nothing else to be focusing on right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, if you guys wanna light the torch, it's up to you. But I think it'd be
In
better
the
to be sneaky.
well into the distance, probably like over 1,000 feet away, you can hear the slight like whispers of something that sounds infernal.
Who?
Sounds
Wait.
okay. What?
Infernal.
Okay, do those two recognize that?
Wait, me?
I imagine not. I imagine Dragon Breath wouldn't if once he knows it.
Oh, can I do like a
You
like
just
a
hear
history?
whispers.
Can I do a
Do
history?
I hear it though, right?
Yeah, you hear it. It's
Can I-
very, very
Can I
slight, though.
make out what they're saying? Because I know infernal.
It appears to you can just hardly make out what they're saying. It appears to be basically just like small talk.
Okay, can I do like a
whisper,
history?
I whisper to the other two and I tell them they're two. Do I just hear two beings?
No, you hear like multiple, like it's like a flood of like whispers,
I tell them I hear a flood of
like
whispers.
tons and tons of audio.
No, I hear a flood of whispers.
Oh,
That's what
shit.
I relay to the party. I hear a flood of whispers, all speaking in infernal, seem to be casually chatting with one another. You should approach stealthily from here on.
I agree. Stealthy stealth rolls.
Stealthy stealth rolls.
Yep, stealth rolls help.
Tyrus nods. Stealthy stealth rolls.
Shut up, bitch.
Your stealth is bad. Okay, all right. You guys are going to continue moving. As you walk through this corridor, the whispers begin to like they stay about the same
Cue the Pink Panther music.
same temperature. As you begin walking, you begin to, as the party walks, you begin to hear the sound, like I said, you hear the sounds of Infernal, but it's a bit louder this time. Everyone can, like, audibly hear this now. The speech begins to, like, you eventually get to you eventually get to a point where the speech appears to be, like, from a room right next to you, on your right side of you. However, on the other side of the corridor, you see an office-type room with, like, a window, with a lamp that's lit, and you see that there appears to be a dwarvish man reading a book while spinning a key around. The door that's right next to you where the infernal whispers are coming from is a metal door that has a, like, slide-type window that appears to be shut currently.
Okay, what are the whispers saying right now?
Probably should
Same
open
saying.
that.
The whispers are mainly just people talking. Some of the highlights are basically people scared. You get, like, the highlights are, like, how people are sounding is scared, cold, hungry, depressed, tired,
We should definitely open
and
this.
sounds of, like, freedom, or, like, wishes of freedom.
I'm gonna.
Wait a minute! It's tieflings! I bet it's tieflings!
Who knows?
We should open this.
I'm gonna be
We
like.
should not jeopardize our mission for this.
Well, wait.
But they could be a distraction.
Do we need a distraction if we get there undetected?
Indeed.
Possibly.
Yes, indeed. It would give us more of an advantage.
And the dwarvish man, as I
All we
mentioned
need
before,
to
I
do
don't remember if I said this yet. The
is
dwarvish man is
murder
swinging
that
a key
dwarf.
around.
All we need to do is murder that dwarf and take his key.
I can't help you with that, buddy.
Oh, that's right. You have the nap thing. All we
I'm
have to do is
I'm
ask
also-
nicely
I am
for
also
that
not on
dwarf to
board
give
with
us the key.
I am absolutely not on board with that one.
Wait. Why don't we just pretend we're like
You
officials?
haven't even opened the
man?
slider window yet.
Why don't we pretend like we're like
Why would we
officials,
do
man?
that?
It's a window.
That's a
like
bad idea.
So that we could be like, hey, bro, give us the key.
What if we open the door and the guy's inside? Oh, hey, the dwarf opens the window, and the dwarf's like, "What?"
Well, the window doesn't require a key.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, but we don't want the people inside to like say anything that might give us away.
Like raise their voice, like, "Huh?"
Wait, I have an idea. Why don't we just like we're just casually conversing with the dwarf, but he's gonna be like, hey, who are you? And then he's gonna try to kill us. Then we can kill him, because that's not against my belief.
I'm going to casually go up to the dwarf and ask him, "Hey, can I
I am
have
going
that
to
key?"
put him in a full Nelson and try and stop him.
Roll stealth and strengths.
Oh my god.
I'm helping him with the stealth.
I will be stealthy as well. Nice.
That's a nat 20.
Dun-dun,
Okay.
Wait, I
Well-
didn't use human determination on this. I'm just leaving
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I want the element of surprise still.
Yeah, they would like at least stop you in some degree. Like they're like holding you back from going in.
That's a 12 on strength.
But I'm like, no,
What do
no,
you-
Yeah,
go.
roll a strength
Let's
check to
do
counter
it.
them.
Let's do
or
it.
athletics
No,
or
I'm
athletics
helping Vinandi. I'm helping
Oh,
Vinandi.
should I roll
Oh.
athletics?
Oh, you're helping Vinandi?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I use dexterity to escape his grapple?
No, I'm helping Vinandi.
wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then. Vinandi would get over there then.
Hell yeah.
That was confusing. As Vinandi, you walk into the room. You see that the room has 3 bookshelves, a coffee maker, and a desk, and a chair with a lamp and multiple
I'm
file
gonna
books on the desk.
walk with him.
Vinandi, can you also make a perception check for me?
Shit.
Wait, won't I need?
I'm going
Right.
to sigh as they both walk in.
I'm gonna do another
What?
perception check.
All right, thank you. As you walk in, you see that the dwarf kind of like stops spinning the key, stop reading his book, kind of peeks up.
Hey, greetings.
What?
We're higher officials.
Hello.
We're higher officials. We would like to inspect the prison
Roll
cell.
deception.
Okay.
With disadvantage. That's the
Yeah,
one.
with
We're hired.
Can I assist him to make it a
Yes.
normal roll?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we are higher officials. We're here to check on our prisoners.
Last I checked, there weren't prisoners here. And he
Fuck.
like sips the coffee. Who are you and why? Who are you and why are you here exactly?
I don't know.
I'm not officials. I'm not stupid.
Yeah. Anyways, what's in there?
The cage?
Yeah.
The worthless people, slaves. Why? They're the people who run the cable car.
I believe those would be classified as prisoners.
Yes.
Nah, slaves are not people.
Look,
Not
buddy. No, slaves are people.
Yeah, slaves
you
are
just-
people.
you-
I saw
people
you were
with
an official
jobs
here
who
to
don't
check on
pay.
the prisoner. That's not
Yeah.
tell me what I do.
Yeah, but I'm the official, so I can
Listen,
say
if
whatever
we're
the
officials
fuck I
here to
want.
check on the prisoners, it is definitely our job to tell you what.
While they're doing
These are
that,
the prisoners
I'm
that
going-
we're looking for.
Okay,
Well,
yes.
While they're doing that, I'm going to whisper into the.
Now, good sir, if you don't want to get fired, I recommend you give me that goddamn let's
Roll
open that door.
deception.
I'm gonna help him,
Deception and persuasion.
and I'm gonna help him.
Not assist him in that.
Oh fuck.
Roll
Shit.
deception and persuasion.
And for both on.
Yes,
Come
both.
on. I'm screwed.
Okay, now
See?
persuasion.
That's not bad. They're
Oof.
not
That's
worst.
All right, and then what are you super call gonna do? What is Tyrus gonna do?
Oh, immediately after they started walking, I was going to sigh and then immediately move over and try to start whispering in front of
What are you gonna say?
I'm going to ask them. I'm going to ask them, are you tieflings or are you devils?
You get a reply, like, the silence in the entire room goes quiet as you hear a voice reply and whisper back to you, we're tieflings.
Why are you here?
Golden!
The voice continues, 10 years ago, after everything started and the ban on tieflings began, they enslaved us. They kidnapped us and threw us in this cell, and we've been here ever since.
By the way, what's the guard's reaction?
Oh, the guard's reaction, he's kind of like stunned. Roll perception check, one of you. Vanandi, actually.
Me, I'll do it as well.
Okay.
Is this metal door visible from where the guard is at?
He can see the metal door, but he's not looking at you. He's looking at the two people in the room.
Anyways, what's up?
Is Vanandi gonna make a perception or no?
Yeah, I'll make a perception.
If I had known that, actually, I wouldn't have closed the door.
Vanandi sees that, like, he did something, like, you see that he did something with, like, his hand underneath his desk.
And immediately be like, oh sh. I'm gonna just signal Venandi like we gotta go now.
While they were doing all that, I'd be asking the tieflings questions about the layout and like how to get to our destination and the general number of guards.
They appear to have no idea.
I'm gonna be like,
where's the key?
The key is like he's holding it in his hand, as like you see that this dwarf, after like doing whatever he did under his desk, is kind of just staring at you and stands up.
I'm gonna
have to ask you. I'm gonna have. What?
Wait, what?
I want the key.
Like right as he's speaking, it's like I'm gonna have to ask you. Roll for hit.
Okay.
Would
that be with advantage because he's surprised?
Yes.
I'm sorry, buddy. I can't help you on this.
That's fine.
Yeah, that just hits.
By the way,
right up, like you cut his hand off. It's the hand that doesn't have the key though, but his hand gets cut off and he lets out a scream and collapses to the ground. Wow!
Well, I was aiming for the hand with the key!
You don't know which hand it's in.
I'm gonna cut off his other hand!
He's like on the ground, like on his knees, like collapsing. Because he's screaming in pain.
Can you please hand me the key?
Okay, can I just take the bottle of cola?
It's empty. That was a while ago.
Oh, then can I just like read the books?
Come on, bud.
Okay,
give me the key.
Yeah.
Why would I give the key to you? You're gonna free the devils.
I just cut your hand off. Give me the key.
Do
you want to lose any more body parts?
Yeah, you hear this because he's screaming.
By the way, I grabbed the.
I sigh again and then close the window and walk into the room.
By the way, I
19.
19. He like grabbed like with his one remaining hand, like throws you the key. If you free the devils, they'll regret it.
Thank you.
And immediately, like, I'm gonna grab the book with the everything thing.
The what?
The everything thing, you know, the information stuff, whatever.
Oh, I'm also going to quickly check underneath.
It's just like you see, it's like blueprints and crap for like the like cable car.
Oh, anything else?
I'm gonna check underneath the desk where he like put his hand.
Check underneath the desk. You see that there's a red button that has been pressed.
No other books?
No other books.
Can I unpress it?
It appears to be something that's a permanent choice. You can't like.
Oh my god! Fuck that! All right, I'm gonna be like,
shit.
All right, fellas.
I'm going to quickly unlock the. Yeah, I'm gonna. Not now. I'm killing the guy. I'm gonna kill coup de grace.
Oh my gosh! Okay, roll for hit.
Better to leave nobody behind who can share information.
Yeah, you just straight up like execute him.
Sorry.
I can't help you on this,
I'm gonna
Andy.
At this point, Tyrus is just pinching the bridge of his nose.
Dragon Breath is just like he's just fucking living life, man.
Remember that?
He's high right now, you know. He's like pretty.
You are not still high. Shut up.
Is Venandi?
Are you sure? Let me fix that.
Venandi is unlocking the door.
You go to unlock the door as you walk over. As you open the door, you realize that the tieflings are all in there. What you see is kind of I'll tell you what you see in a second. What you see is a large crank, like wooden crank, in the center of the room, filling the entire room. On the sides of the walls are bunks. You see about 20 tieflings all chained up.
Ah, crap! That's a lot of chains.
As you enter the room, you are greeted by a tiefling wearing some kind of torn suit and a top hat with a large stick. As he greets you, so are you? Thank you for saving us and at least opening the door.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
to...
I haven't seen a face of another creature, another race in probably close to 7 years.
Yep. Glad I could help. Nice to meet you. My name's Vanandi. Not a big fan of slavery. Let's see. Can I get those chains off of you real quick?
He like holds his like hands up to like unlock them.
Great. Is there a key to unlock that?
Yeah. You have like it's just one key.
I'm just gonna be like, hey fellas, you guys
as
wanna?
You like untake his chains, you like this tiefling like was if I could talk, torn suit was like takes the shackles off. Thank you, Vanandi. My name is Majora.
Nice to meet you, Majora. Do you have a mask?
No.
I asked the tiefling. I asked the tiefling. I'm gonna be like
that awkward moment. That awkward moment where you. The awkward moment where you foreshadow a character and the player doesn't remember.
Ha ha ha.
An awkward moment where Tyrus is literally trying to play off that, but Tyrus.
Oh!
Guys.
Fucking idiot. That flew over your head.
I was too busy making a Zelda joke. I'm sorry.
That flew over your head. Either way, what is Tyrus gonna do?
Wait, what the fuck?
Tyrus was going to nudge Vanandi and tell him that's the one. That's the one in the picture that you stole.
I got that now.
I asked the tiefling like, hey, can y'all fellas help us with something now that we got you?
I'm gonna free all the guys.
What did he say?
I'm gonna be like, hey, can y'all fellas like help us now that we helped you set free?
We're not much in. I don't really know a way that I can help you. We're not much use in the daylight, and we don't know any way. We don't know anything about these corridors of the castle.
Can y'all like? Okay, well, fuck.
Can I roll insight to see if these guys are trustworthy, just based on what I'm seeing?
I'm guessing they're trustworthy.
Or not insight. Well, no, I guess it would be insight. Basically, I'm trying to tell if these are more like people or more like actual devils.
Okay. They appear to be actual people.
I rolled a fucking 5.
Yeah, that's rough.
I ask him like, do you guys at least know like the fuck? Wait, nobody knows the layout at all.
No, nobody would know the layout. We've never been here. We were taken to this room as soon as we were captured.
How long was that? 12 years ago?
No, not 12. About 9, I think.
Alright, so I've been like unlocking all the tieflings.
Yeah.
Who? And then I'm going to proceed to arm them with as many odds and ends that I can find.
Majority appears to be the only one that actually knows non-infernal languages.
Who captured you?
Well, that dwarfish man over there was part of it, but we don't really know.
Which
we've been here for so
organization?
long, we don't know. No organization at all was person. They captured us as soon as we were outlawed.
So they just took advantage of...
Any common phrase or wording that they would use?
No, not at all. I think all I know is whoever it was whoever owns that list.
I see.
So it was the mistress.
Well, time. I don't know about you guys, but time to talk to a person.
I agree. I would have busied myself during this time with breaking apart chairs and tables to give them.
There was no chairs. Oh, okay. So you're giving them like sticks and crap.
Yeah.
All right.
Viva la revolution!
We thank you for freeing us, but
I don't expect you to come and fight.
Did you really have to kill that dwarf?
I didn't.
I asked him nicely. And then he threatened me and pushed a button, so I cut off his hand and then I stabbed him.
Immediately, I'm gonna.
There was bound to have been a better way you could have gone about that.
Probably.
Either way, I think.
I'll admit that. You're welcome.
The escape if you go down the corridor we came from, there's an opening, right? It's like a little repairing shack. You just
Shouldn't
go
they
from
know
there.
that part? These
Yeah,
guys
they would.
that
They
run.
would know that. They would know that.
They
Yeah.
run the lift,
Just-
so they would know to like operate the lift and get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Granted, I don't know where the fuck they're
Now-
gonna go.
We should probably get moving. You
Fellas,
tieflings, free yourselves, get safe, get gone.
I'm gonna wait
Good on you guys.
before I leave. I'm gonna give the what's his name? It was like
Medora's.
Majora. I'm gonna be like,
Majora's.
here, you're gonna need this, and I toss him a kunai.
All right, he takes the kunai. I thank you. Please, stay safe. Don't die.
You too, buddy.
I'll hope to see you again
Oh.
someday.
You might want this. I toss him the remaining, 40 feet of rope I have with 1 inch
All
that's singed.
Thank you for this as well.
You're welcome. Have fun climbing.
All right, and as you begin to head off in the direction towards where the castle is, and with that, I'm gonna cliffhanger ending because I'm a cruel bean.
Indeed you are.